Imagine being lost in a vast, dense forest with no map, compass, or sense of direction. The trees tower over you, their leaves blotting out the sun, and the path underfoot is obscured by undergrowth. You don't know which way to go, and every direction seems as daunting as the next. This is not a literal forest I'm speaking of, but rather a metaphorical one. This forest represents life and the feeling of being lost within it. Life can feel like a vast, impenetrable forest, especially when we're unsure of our direction or purpose. Sometimes we're thrown off course by unexpected events, or we stray from our path because we're enticed by what seems to be a shortcut. At other times, we simply lose sight of our goals and end up wandering aimlessly. This is a universal experience, a common part of the human journey. At some point in our lives, we've all felt that sense of being lost. And it's not just about being physically lost, like misplacing your car keys or forgetting the way home. It's about feeling emotionally, mentally, and spiritually adrift, without a clear sense of where you're going or why. There's something both terrifying and thrilling about being lost. It's a paradoxical state where fear and excitement mingle, creating a cocktail of emotions that can be hard to swallow. But here's the catch. Feeling lost isn't a sign of failure. It's not a sign that you're broken or that you're doing life wrong. It's simply a sign that you're human. So why do we often feel lost in life? What are the forces at play that pull us off course and leave us wandering in the wilderness? And more importantly, how do we find our way again? How do we find our purpose, our direction, our path? These are the questions we're going to explore. We're going to delve into the reasons why we feel lost and the steps we can take to find our way again. So why do we often feel lost in life? Let's dive in and find out. There are three main reasons why people often feel lost in life: lack of purpose, feeling overwhelmed, and fear of the unknown. Imagine this. You're a ship sailing on the vast ocean. Without a destination or compass to guide you, you're merely drifting, aimlessly floating wherever the tide takes you. This is what life feels like when you lack a purpose. Without knowing what your goals are, what you're passionate about, or what you're striving for, you're merely existing, not living. Like a ship without a destination, you're lost at sea, adrift in a vast ocean of possibilities, but with no clear direction. Let's consider Jane, a successful lawyer, with her office on the top floor of a high-rise building. She had everything she thought she wanted, but she felt empty, devoid of joy and satisfaction. Why? Because she was living someone else's dream, not her own. She had chosen her career based on societal expectations, not personal passion. A lack of personal purpose left her feeling lost, despite her outward success. Now, imagine you're in a bustling city, surrounded by towering skyscrapers, honking cars, and a sea of people. The sights, sounds, and energy are overwhelming, leading to a sense of paralysis. This is what life can feel like when you're overwhelmed. When you're juggling too many tasks, facing immense pressure, or wrestling with significant life changes, it's easy to feel lost. It's as if you're standing in the middle of a bustling metropolis, paralyzed by the sensory overload. Consider John, a single father, juggling multiple jobs to make ends meet, while also taking care of his two young children. The pressure of his responsibilities was overwhelming, causing him to feel lost and unsure of how to proceed. Despite his best efforts, the weight of his world was simply too much. Lastly, imagine yourself at the edge of a dense forest, peering into the unknown. The path ahead is shrouded in darkness, and every rustle of leaves sends a shiver down your spine. This is what life feels like when you're afraid of the unknown. Whether it's a new job, a move to a different city, or the start of a new relationship, fear of the unknown can stop us in our tracks, causing us to feel lost and uncertain. Take Emily, for instance, a recent college graduate, standing at the crossroads of her life. The prospect of stepping into the real world, making decisions that would shape her future, terrified her. The fear of making the wrong choice, of stepping into the unknown, left her feeling lost and directionless. These three elements, lack of purpose, feeling overwhelmed, and fear of the unknown, are the root causes of why we often feel lost in life. It's not about the physical location, but the mental and emotional state we find ourselves in. Understanding these reasons is the first step towards finding your way again. But how do you navigate through this forest of uncertainty? Well, stay tuned. In the next part of this video, we will explore ways to find your purpose, overcome overwhelm, and conquer the fear of the unknown. We'll equip you with the compass, the map, and the torch to navigate through the forest of life. Remember, being lost is not your final destination, but a part of your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. So, let's embark on this journey together, shall we? Let's find our way out of the forest and into the clear, because it's only when we're lost that we truly start to find ourselves. Finding your purpose in life acts as your compass, guiding you through the dense forest. Without it, you may feel like you're aimlessly wandering, unsure of which direction to take. But once you identify your purpose, your path becomes clear, and you can navigate life's challenges with confidence. You may wonder, how do I find my purpose? It's a question many of us grapple with, and while there's no one-size-fits-all answer, there are steps you can take to discover it. Firstly, engage in self-reflection. This is a powerful tool for self-discovery. By looking inward, you can uncover your passions, your motivations, and your dreams. Ask yourself, what activities bring me joy? What topics could I spend hours discussing? What do I feel a natural pull towards? These questions can provide insight into what you truly love and where your purpose may lie. But self-reflection isn't just about identifying what you love. It's also about understanding what you're good at. Everyone has a unique set of skills and strengths that can be harnessed to fulfill their purpose. Perhaps you're a great listener, a creative thinker, or a natural leader. Whatever your strengths may be, they're a crucial part of your compass, pointing you towards your purpose. Next, consider your values. These are the deeply held beliefs that guide your decisions and behavior. They're the principles you live by, and they're an essential part of your compass. What do you believe in? What's important to you? Your values can provide a powerful clue to your purpose. For instance, if you value helping others, your purpose might involve service or philanthropy. If you value creativity, your purpose might be found in the arts. Exploring your interests is another way to find your purpose. This could involve trying out new hobbies, learning new skills, or diving deeper into subjects that fascinate you. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone during this exploration phase. Sometimes it's in the unfamiliar that we discover our true calling. Now, finding your purpose isn't a one-time event. It's a journey of self-discovery that evolves over time. You may find that your purpose shifts as you grow and change, and that's okay. The important thing is to stay curious, stay open, and stay true to yourself. Once you've found your purpose, it can become your compass, guiding your decisions and actions. It can give you a sense of direction when you're lost, a sense of meaning when you're questioning, and a sense of fulfillment when you're feeling empty. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing. It just needs to be true to you. It could be as simple as spreading kindness, pursuing a passion, or helping others. What matters is that it resonates with you, and it guides you in a direction that feels right. Remember, your purpose is your compass. It's your guide through the forest of life. And while the path may not always be clear, your compass will help you navigate, allowing you to find your way even in the densest undergrowth. Once you've found your purpose, it's time to tackle the overwhelming forest. Equipped with your compass, you're ready to face the challenges ahead, knowing that each step brings you closer to fulfilling your purpose and living a life that is true to you. When the forest of life seems overwhelming, having a map to navigate through it can be incredibly helpful. Imagine standing on the edge of a vast forest. The trees are tall and dense, stretching out as far as you can see, and the path before you is winding and complex. This forest is a metaphor for life, and the trees are the tasks, responsibilities, and challenges that we face every day. It can be easy to feel lost and overwhelmed in such a scenario, but just as a map can guide you through the most intimidating of forests, there are strategies you can employ to overcome the overwhelm of life. The first strategy is breaking down big tasks into smaller ones. If you're faced with a monumental task, it can feel like you're standing before a towering tree. unsure of how to scale it. But just as you would tackle a climb step by step, you can approach this task. Break it down into smaller, manageable tasks. Each step you take, each task you complete is a step forward. It's a step closer to your destination. It's a step closer to understanding and navigating the forest of life. Next, prioritize. In a forest, not every path is worth exploring. Some paths may lead you to beautiful sights, while others may lead you astray. Similarly, in life, not every task holds the same importance. Prioritizing helps you to identify the tasks that are truly important and need your immediate attention. It helps you to focus your energy on what matters most, allowing you to navigate more effectively through the forest of life. Practicing mindfulness is another powerful strategy. In a forest, being present and aware of your surroundings can mean the difference between finding your way and getting lost. It allows you to appreciate the beauty of the forest, the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, and the feeling of the earth beneath your feet. In life, mindfulness helps you to stay grounded in the present moment. It helps you to appreciate the journey rather than getting overwhelmed by the destination. Remember, it's okay to take a break. In our journey through the forest of life, we often forget to rest. We push ourselves to keep moving, to keep climbing, to keep exploring. But even the most experienced hikers know the importance of taking a break. Resting allows you to regain your strength, to reflect on your journey, and to prepare for the challenges ahead. Finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. Just as a hiker might seek guidance from a ranger or a fellow hiker, it's okay to seek help when you're feeling overwhelmed. Whether it's a friend, a family member, or a professional, there are people in your life who are ready and willing to help you navigate through the challenging times. So when the forest of life seems overwhelming, remember these strategies. Break down big tasks into smaller ones, prioritize, practice mindfulness. Take a break, and don't be afraid to ask for help. These strategies serve as your map, guiding you through the forest of life. With your compass and map in hand, there's only one more hurdle left: the fear of the unknown. In the darkness of the unknown, a torch can light your path and ease your fears. The unknown? It's like a pitch-black cave, where the echoes of your own thoughts bounce off the oppressive walls. It's intimidating, isn't it? But let me tell you, it's not the darkness that scares us, it's what that darkness could hide. What if I told you that you can conquer this fear of the unknown? Just like a torch that shatters the darkness in a cave, there are ways to illuminate the unknown and dispel the fear that accompanies it. Let's explore these together. Firstly, embracing change is a powerful tool to conquer fear. Change is as inevitable as the sun rising from the east. It's the only constant in life. However, often we resist change because it threatens our comfort zone. It's like standing on the edge of a cliff, knowing we have to jump, but fear of the fall paralyzes us. But what if we changed our perspective and saw change not as a fall, but as a leap of faith into something better? Embracing change is like lighting a torch. It helps us see the beauty that lies in the unknown. Next, focus on the present. Dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about future uncertainties can be overwhelming. It's like trying to navigate through a dense forest without a torch, where every shadow could be a lurking danger. But when we focus on the present, we can see the path that lies right in front of us. We can appreciate the beauty of the now, of the birds chirping, the leaves rustling, the feel of the earth beneath our feet. Focusing on the present is like holding a torch. It lights up the immediate path and makes the journey less daunting. Lastly, practice courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision that something else is more important than fear. It's like venturing into a dark cave despite the fear, because you know that there's a treasure waiting to be discovered. Courage is that torch in your hand, illuminating the path, pushing back the shadows of fear and uncertainty. And the more you practice courage, the brighter your torch burns, and the less intimidating the unknown becomes. In essence, conquering the fear of the unknown is about embracing change, focusing on the present and practicing courage. It's about holding your torch high and stepping forward one step at a time. It's about realizing that the unknown is just another unexplored path, and that the fear of it is just an illusion, a shadow that disappears in the light of your torch. With your compass, map and torch, you're now ready to navigate through the forest of life. And remember, it's not about reaching the end of the forest. It's about enjoying the journey, learning from it, and growing with every step you take. So hold your torch high, step into the unknown, and conquer your fears. Feeling lost in life is common, but remember, you're not alone in this journey. We've all been there, wandering in the forest of life, not knowing which way to turn. We've talked about the three main reasons why we often feel lost: losing sight of our purpose, being overwhelmed, and fearing the unknown. Yet we've also discovered that, just like in any forest, there are tools to help us find our way. The compass of our purpose can guide us, the map of mindfulness can help us navigate through the overwhelm, and the torch of courage can shine a light on our fears. Feeling lost isn't a sign of weakness, it's a call to adventure, an invitation to find ourselves anew. It's okay to feel lost, it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to take time to find your way. Thanks for watching. Remember, everyone gets lost sometimes, but it's those who keep moving that find their way. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content.